Welcome back to Breaking Down Personal Finance, where we make money make sense. Here's a question for you. If I followed you around for a month and tracked every dollar you spent, would your wallet tell a story of purpose or pure chaos? Let's be honest. Most of us have moments where our money just seems to disappear. You get paid, you blink, and suddenly you're wondering how your bank account dropped faster than your phone battery on a road trip. That's where a budget comes in. And no, it's not a financial prison. Think of a budget like a GPS for your money. It doesn't stop you from driving where you want to go. It just helps you avoid dead ends and toll roads you didn't plan for. Before we dive in, take a second to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We drop new videos every week to help you understand your money without needing a finance degree or a stack of spreadsheets. All right, let's start with the basics. What is a budget, really? At its core, a budget is just a plan for how you'll spend and save your money. Imagine your paycheck as a pizza. Without a plan, you might gobble up all the slices before you realize you were supposed to share some with rent, groceries, and savings. A budget helps you decide ahead of time how to slice that pizza, so everyone, including future you, gets a fair piece. Now, people often think budgeting means cutting out all the fun. Nope. A good budget isn't about guilt. It's about clarity. It's about knowing where your money goes and making sure it's going toward what actually matters to you. If you love concerts, cool. Work that into your plan. If you're saving for a trip or building an emergency fund, your budget helps you carve out space for it too. So how do you actually make one? Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Figure out your income. That's any money you regularly receive. From your job, side gigs, or even financial aid if you're in college, write down how much you take home after taxes. That's your starting point. Step 2. Track your expenses. This is the part everyone underestimates, because those little "I'll just grab a coffee" moments add up faster than you think. You can do this old school with pen and paper, or use an app that automatically tracks your spending. Do it for at least a month so you get an honest look at your habits. You might be shocked to see how much goes toward takeout or random online orders. Step 3. Separate your expenses into 2 categories: needs and wants. Needs are things you absolutely have to pay for: rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, and minimum debt payments. Wants are the extras: streaming services, nights out, new clothes, hobbies, subscriptions you forgot you even had. This step isn't about judging yourself. It's about awareness. Now, step 4. Assign each dollar a job. This is where the magic happens. A popular method is the 50-30-20 rule. It's simple. About 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or paying down debt. Think of it like a balanced diet for your money. You've got your proteins, needs, your dessert, wants, and your vitamins, savings. If your numbers don't fit perfectly into that rule, that's okay. It's just a starting point. The point is to give every dollar a purpose, so none of them wander off. Let's make this real with an example. Say you make $2,000 a month after taxes. Using the 50-30-20 rule, you'd aim for about $1,000 on needs, $600 on wants, and $400 on savings or debt. Maybe your rent is $700, groceries are $200, and your phone bill is $100. Boom, there's your $1,000 in needs. Then you could spend $600 guilt-free on fun stuff: dinners out, streaming, hanging with friends, because it's already in the plan. Finally, you'd save $400, maybe $200 into an emergency fund, and $200 toward paying off credit cards. Suddenly, you're not wondering where your money went. You're telling it where to go. If you're thinking, okay, but what if my expenses are higher than my income? Then congratulations. You've just discovered why budgets are so powerful. They show you the truth. That's when you can start making adjustments, either cutting back on wants, finding ways to trim your needs, maybe a cheaper phone plan or a roommate situation, or boosting your income with a side hustle. The point isn't perfection, it's control. Now, once you've got your budget set up, here's a secret: it's not a one-and-done thing. Your budget is a living, breathing document, more like a pet than a tattoo. It needs attention. Check in weekly or at least monthly to see how you're doing. If you overspent in one category, don't panic. Just adjust next month. Maybe you realize you were too strict on your entertainment budget, so you shift a little from wants to needs or vice versa. The beauty of budgeting is flexibility. Oh, and here's a quick mid-video reminder. If you're finding this helpful, or if you've already discovered your coffee habit is funding Starbucks' next expansion, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more bite-sized money breakdowns. Now, let's talk about a few common budgeting traps and how to avoid them. Trap number 1, being too strict. Some people get so excited about saving that they cut out all the fun. That's like starting a diet where you only eat lettuce. You'll last maybe a week before you binge on something. Build fun into your budget. You'll stick with it longer. Trap number 2, forgetting irregular expenses. You know those costs that don't happen every month? Things like car maintenance, holiday gifts, or annual subscriptions? They sneak up like ninjas. The fix? Estimate how much you spend on these yearly, divide by 12, and set aside that amount monthly. That way, when the bill hits, you're ready. Trap number 3, comparing your budget to someone else's. Everyone's financial situation is different. Your priorities, income, and goals aren't the same as your friends. The only person your budget needs to work for is you. Here's another way to think of budgeting, like building a playlist. Each expense is a song. You choose what stays, what gets skipped, and what's on repeat. You're the DJ of your financial life. Let's say you're a college student juggling part-time work and tuition payments. Your budget might be tight, but even setting aside $20 a month in savings builds the habit. Or maybe you're working your first full-time job. This is your chance to start tracking and setting goals early. The earlier you get comfortable managing your money, the easier everything else gets later on. Speaking of goals, your budget isn't just about paying bills. It's your secret weapon for reaching bigger dreams, like traveling, buying a car, or moving out on your own. You can set short-term goals, like saving $300 for a weekend trip, and long-term goals, like building a $1,000 emergency fund. When you attach your budget to something meaningful, it stops feeling like homework and starts feeling like progress. And if you want to make budgeting even easier, try the pay yourself first method. That means as soon as you get paid, you automatically send money to savings or investments before spending on anything else. It's like hiding vegetables in your pasta sauce. You're doing something good for yourself without even noticing. Now, if you're more of a tech person, there are tons of apps that can help. Mint, YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget, or even simple spreadsheets on Google Sheets. The best budget system is the one you'll actually use, so don't get caught up in the tools. Focus on the habit. Let's recap everything quickly. Step 1, know your income. Step 2, track your expenses honestly. Step 3, separate needs and wants. Step 4, give every dollar a job using something like the 50-30-20 rule. Step 5, review and adjust regularly. And most importantly, remember that a budget isn't about restriction. It's about direction. When you start budgeting, you'll likely notice 2 things. First, a sense of relief, because you finally see where your money's going. And second, a sense of power, because you're in control. That's what we want here at Breaking Down Personal Finance, to make sure you're the boss of your money, not the other way around. So, what's your biggest challenge when it comes to budgeting? Is it sticking to it, figuring out where to start, or maybe just finding motivation? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what topics you want us to break down next. Maybe we'll dive into saving hacks, debt payoff strategies, or how to build an emergency fund. Before you head out, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future episodes. We're building a community of people who want to understand money without the boring jargon or judgment. And remember, don't take financial advice from someone drawing doodles on YouTube. Learn here, research more, and then make the call yourself. Thanks for watching Breaking Down Personal Finance, where we make money make sense. See you next time.